A high-profile shooting in Madeira grows more ugly and public. That's because the shooting victim, Misty Seylhouwer, has filed for divorce against her husband, radio talk show host Blake Seylhouwer. Local 12's Rich Jaffe joins us now from the newsroom with a look at what promises to be a very ugly legal battle, right, Rich?
Ugly indeed, Cammie. Blake Seylhouwer is currently out on bond after being charged with felonious assault and domestic violence following the shooting of his wife in the driveway of their Madeira home a few weeks ago. This divorce case filed by his wife against him adds new and rather disturbing light on what has clearly been a very troubled relationship. In the complaint, Misty Seylhouwer says she'd been in the kitchen making pasta and chocolate chip cookies with the couple's 4-year-old daughter when she went outside to deal with her husband. It was a moment later that he shot at her with a .30 caliber rifle, the bullet bouncing off the driveway and seriously injuring her with fragments of concrete. She says the attack came just days after she'd confronted her husband about a variety of twisted sexual issues. She says she'd found out that Blake had met a woman on a bondage website and that they had an ongoing relationship. The woman told Seylhouwer her husband had a daddy-daughter fetish. When Misty Seylhouwer told her husband about the conversation, he admitted he was having sex with prostitutes. Seylhouwer says after she married her husband in 2008, he told her that he'd tried to induce a 13-year-old child into losing her virginity on film, traveling from his then home in Texas to Columbus to meet the child, at which point he was arrested by police. Blake Seylhouwer pled guilty to lesser charges and was convicted. Misty Seylhouwer says she recently looked at her husband's computer and found that he downloaded a pornographic movie about a 14-year-old girl who lost her virginity in a gang rape. She says her husband claimed the download was an accident. Misty Seylhouwer says since her husband's been released from jail on the shooting incident, she's been moving location to location and is in fear for her life. Now, in addition to all the salacious sexual issues, the divorce complaint also lays out the couple's financial issues. And that includes the fact that Misty says her husband improperly used his businesses to pay for their rather extravagant lifestyle. And those are certainly issues that the IRS will find rather interesting. In the newsroom, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Cammie?
Just so creepy, Rich. Thank you. Blake Seylhouwer's attorney tells us that, quote, unsupported, untested allegations made in a divorce proceeding are the most suspect in the entire court system. He also said the divorce case pales in comparison to the criminal charges. Seylhouwer will return to court for another hearing on the criminal charges on September 9th.